Hello, hello. Happy Friday. It's Friday. It's also the best day because it's rest day. I hope you're having a nice day. Hope you had a nice week. It's Friday. The week goes so fast. Yeah, I have just been practicing my speech for the last hour because it's tomorrow and I'm really nervous. Yeah, but I've been practicing. I practice in front of the mirror. I've been like recording myself. I don't know. I'm trying not to like memorize a script or anything because I still want it to sound really natural and like not freak out if I forget a line. So I just like wrote down bullet points and I've been practicing that. And I just have to show up tomorrow, be really grounded, trust that I know things and just do it. But I've never done anything like this before, and so I'm a bit nervous. Yeah. Mm, but yeah, it's been a great week. Just very chill, very low key. Also, today I went to the cafe just to work for a couple of hours. Not even a couple of hours, an hour, like an hour and a half. Um, that was nice. And then caught up with a friend I hadn't seen in ages. And yeah, been at home, catching up on work, practicing my freaking speech. And yeah, making some plans for next week. Yeah, it's been a good day, good chill day. Let me know how your week is going, how your day is. Tell me the good stuff. I don't really have too much to share. Oh, I did get this magazine today. So, if you have watched my vlogs, I was training to run from LA to Las Vegas, and I did that in March. And this is like a magazine from all the women who ran from LA to Las Vegas solo. So I was reading this and just like in tears because it really took me back to that. Hello, how are you? Yeah, it was crazy. Look, that was me. That was my feet in ice. Oh, and yeah, in the middle of the desert in Las Vegas. Crazy. Hi. Hello, hello. How are we doing? That is so crazy. I cannot believe that I ran from LA to Las Vegas in March. Like, I'm also kind of reflecting on the year, and it's also just so crazy how much I've done. And now that I have this new goal to run across Atacama next December, and I'm like, I'm going to spend the whole year training for this race. That's also so crazy to think that, like, I'm going to train for a year. Because a year seems long, but it's also short. But then when I think back to this year, like, so much happened. Like, I feel like I lived so many different lives. So, yeah. No, what challenge did your classmates give you? Oh my God, I'm scared. I'm scared. No, what did you do? What did you do? What does it mean? LA to New York, wow, that'd be amazing. Um, New York is on my list. I was also I just want to show you my vision board. I was reflecting on my vision board last night. I made this in March, I think. Like early this year, I made this with a friend. And it's so crazy because the friend that I made it with, like everything in her vision board came true. But wait, I missed the joke. I didn't get the joke. Now, but I'm confused because someone's talking about a challenge and someone's talking about a joke. I'm confused. Sorry. I was just sharing about my vision board because I realized maybe I just manifest in very different ways. But basically, I made this vision board with a friend, and everything on her vision board came true. And if like it's not that none of the things on my vision board have not come true, but it's like I have clarity for what this means now. Does that make sense? Like, I wasn't sure why. I mean, I know why I put Kenya because I wrote a letter to myself when I was 18 and I put in there that I wanted to go to Kenya. But like, it didn't really make sense for this year, me going to Kenya. And I also put like New York. New York is there. See, I want to go to New York. Oh, okay, I've never heard of this song, From LA to New York. I need to listen to it. So yes, I'm single. Obviously, I've been looking for a partner. Anyway, what's exciting is that I feel like this vision board has brought me to this moment where I can now see all of this happening in the future. So I'm going to run from I'm going to run Atacama, which is like 4,000-meter elevation. So I need to do elevation training, and I'm going to go to Kenya to do that. I'm also transitioning to living alone, so I want to have this like cozy, pretty home. I really want to like build my YouTube channel more. I want it to be about adventures. So yeah, I'm going to Egypt and then this whole like Atacama, like all of next year training, I want it to be like a whole adventure. So that's gonna be nice. Partners interfere with marathon training. You know what though? This is something that I really do think about because when I am in like ultra marathon training, I do not have time for anything. And it's not even that like currently I'm training for a 10K race and it also takes up so much of my time. Like my friend wants to, she's gonna move away from Berlin and she wants to have like a big blowout party this Saturday. But like I can't because I have a run on Sunday and then I have my race next week, you know? So it does require a lot of sacrifice and I don't quite understand how people with 9 to 5 jobs, families, kids, like how they manage all of this. Like it's really impressive. So anyway, there's still like a lot of things that I'm still like we're in the beginning of all of this. So I need to make a refreshed vision board that is a bit more specific because I feel like we are there. Yeah. I don't understand the German. I mean, boom be dom. I guess it depends like what type of training you do. Like maybe you do need more time to recover. Like I know that for me, I definitely need 2 full days of recovery for me to be consistent with my training. Like I really need that time. Yeah, let me know. Have you ever made a vision board? Let me know if you have. Zimt Junge. Zimt is cinnamon. Young cinnamon? I don't know. Ich weiß nicht. But yeah. Let me know if you... Oh, Zimt. Okay. Yeah, let me know if you have made a vision board and how you make it because I want to make a new one now. I want to make a new one. They do work. And you know what? What I like is that it kind of gives me a focus. So I really like that. Like just having this, I'm like, I look at it and I know what I'm working towards. And I also know that this can change. So I think it's a fun activity. Well, what I actually wanted to do for my next vision board is I got this diary. I think I showed you before. I got this new diary. It's very beautiful. And there's like a plastic sleeve in the front, you know? So I want to make like a smaller vision board that I can like put in the diary, and then I can kind of keep, well, it's like got one day for each day of the week, each day of the year. But I've just been kind of using it, but it will still be nice to like keep the focus and the vision, you know? So I'm thinking about just designing a smaller one that is a to-do. I just got some, I got a package. We can unbox. Guess what it is? Guess what's in the package? Guess what is in the box? Guess, 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 guess. It's new bedding! Nope, it's just new bedding. I just wanted something different. I really love the color. It's cute. It's like brown and light blue. So I have never lived alone in like my own apartment. The last time, I know new bedding is the best. So the one time that I lived alone was I was like subletting somebody else's apartment. So it was all of her stuff, and she had beautiful stuff. I loved her taste. It was amazing in Stockholm. That was my first time I ever lived alone. It was the perfect apartment with a little balcony. And then every other apartment I've had has either been a sublet, and then this apartment was the first time that I moved into like an empty apartment. And then I got a roommate because I wanted to, yeah, I just wanted a bit of safety while I was building all of this thing, or, you know, building everything that I'm doing now, because it's not a very stable job. So I've had like a few roommates, and now my roommate is moving out in 2 weeks, and I really want to transition moving alone, because my dream is the vision, not the dream. The vision is like, have you ever been into somebody's apartment and you just know like, oh, this apartment is their apartment. You can just like feel their energy, and like, you know, everything that they've picked out is like very intentional, and you just get their vibe. Like, I want this. I want people to walk into my apartment and just know like, oh, this is Juju's space. So yeah, so that's what I'm working towards. Millie! Millie made it. Woo! Happy Friday. Yeah, so my focus for the next month is to make my home homey and like me. And I'm really excited to live alone, actually. I also got some new chairs today because my friend, she is moving away from Berlin, so she's selling all her furniture. Like, if I could, I would buy all of her furniture because she just has beautiful stuff. But unfortunately, I can't. So I really need new chairs because the chairs I have are so ugly. Like, I was grateful to have them. A friend gifted it to me because she wasn't using them. I mean, she was already also done with them, but they're not like, I don't know, I just want pretty chairs. So I got some chairs today. She's also selling a lamp, which is really nice, but I don't know. And a mirror that looks really cool. So I said 100% yes to the chairs, but the mirror and the lamp, I said I'm gonna sit on it and wait and just have a think. I also actually have another friend who's moving away from Berlin. I'm gonna see her tonight, so I'll see what she's getting rid of and maybe get some deals. That would be nice. Hey Millie, I've been live for 15 minutes. Happy you could join. Happy you could join. How was everyone's week? What was your win? Tell me some good stuff that happened to you this week. Some good stuff, some wins. When am I going off? I don't know. I guess when I run out of things to say. I don't know. It's still a challenge, I have to say. These lives really challenge me. Woo! Millie got some good grades. Nice. Hey, Running Man! What's going on? Have you been on some runs this week? The OGs are here. Running Man and Millie are my OGs. How's your run been? I am going for a run on Sunday with my friend, and we've decided, because he is such like he loves cold dips, like ice baths and things like that, and we were like, okay, I think it's still doable. So we're gonna go for a 12-kilometer run. We're gonna run 10 kilometers. We're gonna go for a dip in the lake and then run fast 2 kilometers back for a nice brunch. That's, yeah. It's icy. Where are you? It's actually been really nice autumn weather in Berlin, I have to say. That's been nice. Yeah. Running Man, if you were to give advice to a group of people on winter running, what points would you make? Tell me. Canada. Ooh. Because I have to make a speech on Saturday, tomorrow, on, yeah, like motivating a group of girls to run through winter. And I've broken up the speech into 3 parts. So the first part is more like the motivation, finding your why, because this will help you. This will be like your anchor to help you on the days that you don't feel like it or you don't want to show up. And then I want to give some like practical advice on gear, like just, yeah, what kind of clothing to wear, shoes and things like that. That's really good tip. Don't dress too hot, only 2 layers. And then I wanted to end with some skincare tips because I'm Korean. And just talk about how, you know, like the weather is colder now, so your skin's gonna feel drier. So make sure you keep up with your skincare. It doesn't have to be so complicated, but just toner, serum, moisturizer. You might actually need to change your moisturizer for the winter season. Like I always have to. And post run to, you know, do some face masks 2-3 times a week. Yeah, so that was kind of the structure of my speech. They said I had to talk for like 10 to 15 minutes. And I tried to record myself and it's like 7 minutes at most. So I'm hoping there's going to be some questions. Yeah, I don't know. But I'm really nervous. I've never done anything like this. But it's like something that I've wanted to do. So I've manifested it and it's here, but I'm really scared. Yeah. The winter running, okay, nice. I've never actually run in Solomon's. This is a really good point that cross training indoors is benefiting their running. So this could actually be a great time to sign up to the gym to start cross training, do some strength, because strength training is the key to preventing injuries. This is true. I have never run in Solomon's. This event is organized by Nike for their new Nike Vomero Gore-Tex shoes. So I'm going to be talking about those shoes. Hi. -5. Damn. I can't remember what the coldest I ran in, but I mean, like last year when I was training for my ultra, like I was just running all the time. I don't think it got that cold, to be honest. Or maybe it did. Yeah. I'm doing good. How are you doing? How was your week? How was your day? Tell me what's been good. I was just sharing, like, this week has been really slow, but in the best way. Like, I just had a lot of time for myself, which was nice because last week was quite hectic, especially with the 4 days of yoga teacher training and plus work. So it was really nice to like have a slow week. I really tried to catch up on a lot of sleep. So that was good. I have a new vlog coming out on Sunday. It's not like I'm not like super happy with like the editing, but like I think it's fine and I just need to put it out because I just need to get the rhythm, and realistically I'm not going to I'm not going to have time to edit it any further, and I just want to post it on Sunday. So I'm going to do that. Ask me, Millie, what's your question? I always like you have a lot of questions. You know, it's a skill to be able to ask like good questions, a lot of questions. Tell me. Wind factor is important. Yes. Wind, I think wind is the one thing that bothers me the most. But having a good jacket. Do I know an Alina? Like a person called Alina? Yes, I do, actually. Is her name Alina? I'm pretty sure it is. She is also, like, the person that I'm thinking about is also a Nike ambassador. Oh no, it's not Alina. Sorry, I don't know an Alina. Sorry. I once met a girl, Alina, with an I like in Indonesia years ago, but I don't know an Alina with an E. Bless me. Why? Why do you ask? Do you know an Alina? Yeah. Best winter jacket. Okay, I never tried that brand. It's also, I think I've told you this before, but I'm sponsored by Nike, so I just wear Nike. But I really like Nike. Oh, nice. Alina, I don't know an Alina, but next time I meet an Alina, I will think of you, Millie. Sometimes there are some weird questions on here. Right? Sus. So weird. Okay, well, thanks for your winter running tips, Running Man. I will take it into my speech tomorrow. Thanks, Millie. Oh, I got Millie here. She's got my back. Feels good. Do I have any questions for us? I mean, I always just want to know like how how you're doing, how your days are, all the good stuff that happens in your life. That makes me happy to know. What kind of stuff did you get up to this week at school? What was your test about, actually? The one that you did really well in? Which movie do I like? I don't watch that many movies. The last time I went to the cinema, I watched this Japanese film. It was called Perfect Days. This was really wholesome. It was really nice. I love the I'm just a sucker for romantic comedies, to be honest. 3 tests in French, English, and 1 in history. Wow. You nailed it. I don't miss school, I have to say. I don't miss school and I don't miss tests. But I'm really proud of you for doing it and getting good grades. No, you got it wrong. Yeah, so I'm going to... Oh, I need to wash these sheets first before I can put them on. But I wanted to get like a fresh look because I want to have a photo shoot at my house, in my apartment. Just kind of get some lifestyle-y shots and some running shots. And yeah. Okay. Running does make you fart a lot. Funny. Funny. All right. Well, I'm going to get ready to go to my friend's house and see. I haven't seen her in a while, so I'm excited to see her. And also to see Stray Cats. What's Stray Cats? Is it a K-pop group? Woo! Hello, Morocco. Hi, Pakistan. I actually love Moroccan food. I lived in Imswan for a few months when I was a yoga instructor. I worked at a surf camp and it was really nice. Hi, James. I don't know any Marius. Ooh, a K-pop group. Nice. I'm going to get ready and go to a friend's house just to chill at her place. Also, Lebanese Syrian food is amazing. I also heard Pakistani food is really amazing. There was somebody from Pakistan the other day, and I was sharing that I had a friend. She is from New Zealand, and she went to visit Pakistan, and she stayed for like 2-3 months because she loved it so much, and then went back. So I've heard some really good stuff. Alrighty, I have to get ready. But thanks for coming on the live. Really nice to chat to you, and I will see you tomorrow. I'm not sure, probably before my speech, while I'm having I'm probably gonna have like a freak out moment. Maybe I'll jump on to get some motivation, get some love. Her name's Nikki from New Zealand. But yeah, I want to see you tomorrow. Thanks for jumping on. Have a wonderful evening, day, wherever you are. Sending you a lot of love, hugs, good jujus. Bye.